G'day, this is Matt from Schoolbox. Today I'm going to show you how to configure the global message settings as a super user within Schoolbox. So I'll navigate to the admin area and then to the messages tab. So we have a variety of options here. The first is the status of the messaging system. You can see here it's currently enabled. To disable or enable that, you just go to this link via the policy settings area and you scroll down to the bottom. There's a checkbox here, messaging enabled. So unchecking that would disable the messaging system. So I'll go back to the messages tab. The next option is configure global message settings. So I'll click through to that. So this is a list of all the messages which can be sent within Schoolbox. So quizzes, blogs, calendars, content management messages. There's a huge variety of messages which can be sent within Schoolbox. So this is where you decide which messages are sent to which roles and how those roles receive these messages. So looking at the first message, send a message when a student attempts a quiz you posted. You can see the setting for this is currently this message is being sent to teachers via instant notifications. So when you are setting up messages for all the roles within Schoolbox, an easy way to do it would be to filter this list via those roles. So we'll filter by staff and start with this first message. I'll expand this. So firstly, the administration role, they have this message turned off. So we'll leave that, seeing as administrators are rarely posting quizzes. Next up are teachers. So teachers have this turned on, and over here are the settings for this message. So the red indicates the default setting, meaning all teachers by default will be sent this message via the instant notifications. And we also have a range slider. Now this determines how many options the teachers have in their own personal message settings. So currently it's saying that teachers, although by default they're receiving this message via instant notification, they have the option to turn this message off, to change it so it's sent via the email digest, leave it as is, or add instant email to the instant notifications method as well. So the way this slider works, if I take the default out of range and then adjust the default, it doesn't autosave. So this little slider here only autosaves once the default is in range. If you watch here, I'll move instant to digest and you can see it change. So make sure the default is within range and that'll save your settings. So this message is quite an important message for teachers, being notified when students attempt your quizzes. So you might want to set the default to instant plus email, and then you might want to lock down the options available in their personal message settings. So now what I've done is I've made it default to instant notification plus instant email, and I've now removed the options for the teacher's role. So they now can no longer turn this off. They can't receive it via the email digest. It's only via instant email plus instant notification plus instant email. Also to note, turning this off will reset these settings. You can see they've been reset there. So that is the global message settings. I'll now go back to the messages area, show you a few of the other options. We also have templates to view. So this is just to preview your instant email template. You can see how that looks there. It shows you the activity and who's sent you this message and a bit about it. Also is the email digest template. And so that just packages up all the notifications, all the messages that are set to be sent by the email digest, and it just groups them in under headings, so it's an easy digest for users to go through. Finally is the email digest scheduler. So you can see all the different roles and all the days in which they're receiving the email digest. So the email digest can go out on multiple days per week, And you can set the times it goes out as well for each role. So set the days and the times for each role. So that is configuring global message settings. Thank you very much for listening.